For Wyoming, we have student athletes Marta Gomez, Bailee Cotton, Coach Joe Legerski. Coach, we can start with you, get your thoughts on tonight's game.
Well, I thought our senior leadership showed tonight. Marta and Bailee have been through so much in this tournament, being seniors that have played extensively, the same with Clara Tapia. And we talked about coming out and getting a good start, but more importantly, we talked about what we wanted to try to do defensively, and I thought we executed it at a very high level. And then when you have players like Marta and Bailee get you going offensively, makes it a game where all of a sudden in the second half we can kind of determine how we want to play it, whether we want to speed it up, slow it down. And I thought the first half really gave us that opportunity.
Thank you, Coach. Questions? Here.
Joe, what were you guys doing? Was the hot start offensively, did that set up your defense, or did the defense set up your offense, or a little bit of both? But what would attribute to the fast start?
Well, I thought our defense really set up our offense. To be able to hold Utah State, that it's a very potent offensive team, to make it very difficult as we talk about one and out. And then we knew, having played them twice, that there were going to be switches happening, and we just had to make sure that our motion offense had a lot of cuts in it. And the players, as I said, experienced players. And then I thought the play of Clara Tapia. She really took to heart what we talked about doing, to go 5 of 6 from the field, no threes from her, and she finished. And that was a big plus for us throughout the whole evening.
Marta, their coach called you guys the best half-court offensive team in the Mountain West. You guys shoot 53% tonight. Just what was working offensively to get the kind of looks you got?
I think just our motion offense. We've practiced that for 4 years. We really mastered the motion offense, and I think it's really hard to guard. So I think that's what makes us a really good team. That we always talk about that we don't even know what we are gonna do, because motion is like so free for us to run whatever we want, and I think that confuses a lot of teams. And when we run it and we do it good, I think that's pretty hard to guard.
Bailee, I know, Duvesey had, I think, 11 first half points, but then just 6 in the second half. I know she had some foul trouble, but I know you guarded her a lot in the Defensive Player of the Year in this league. What did you do? Did you do anything different defensively against her to slow her down?
Yeah, I noticed when we went in for halftime that she had 11 points and she was only one in double figures, and so I was like, I knew I had to step up a little bit. And we knew she was going to get her points. I mean, she shot 20 times, and so I think holding her to 8 to 20, I'm still pretty proud of that, because we knew she was going to shoot so much, and so I just wanted to make sure that every shot she had, it was tough, and it was tough to get it into her and tough for her to even move.
Joe, I know you guys probably want another shot at New Mexico, but San Diego State pulls the upset, and you guys beat San Diego State pretty handily when y'all played them earlier this year. Just what's your thoughts on the matchup?
What I look at is they defeated New Mexico, and that's something that we have not done this year. And so that's a challenge in and of itself. The way the conference is set up, you play some teams only once, and that happened to be playing them in the first week of January at our place. They've improved tremendously, and they got a big win tonight and advanced on. It's something we're going to spend. Coaches are going to be up late tonight, breaking down film, going through it again, taking a look at it, but may not be much you can take back from that January game as much as what you're going to find over the last few games, because they played very well. They're excited, they're rolling, and that's a dangerous team right now.
For either of you guys, how much of a benefit is it that they're going to be playing their third game in 3 days?
I mean, I think it's something that's kind of in the back of your mind. They might not think about it that much and be like, it may not affect them, but as the game goes on and as the minutes go on, I know that their legs will start to get tired. I mean, my legs got a little bit tired going into the fourth quarter, so I'm sure that hopefully theirs will anyways for us, our sake, but yeah.
Yeah, I think that they just beat New Mexico, so probably tomorrow they're gonna just forget about how tired they are, and they're gonna be let's beat Wyoming, and I think we need to really be ready for that. Just don't assume that they're going to be tired. Don't assume that we beat them by 40 back in January, because anything can happen in the tournament, and no matter how tired you are, you can still beat pretty good teams.
Any other questions? Okay, thank you, ladies. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Thank you.